Okay, let's talk about saving 10 grand in a year. Sounds impossible, right? Like trying to climb a mountain. But what if I told you there's actually a simple, totally doable blueprint to get it done? So today, we're gonna break it all down step by step. Let's just dive right in.
All right, so we're calling this the $10,000 challenge. And look, for a lot of folks, it is a challenge. I mean, the reality of personal savings in this country, it can be pretty rough.
You know, for some people, the average savings rate is just 5% of their income. Just 5%. But what's even crazier? Nearly 1 in 4 households has literally zero emergency savings. None. So this isn't just some nice-to-have goal. For so many, it's an absolutely critical lifeline.
And that brings us right to our big, ambitious target. $10,000 in 1 year. Yeah, I know, it sounds super daunting, but trust me, we're about to make it feel completely achievable.
So, the secret here, it's not about finding some magic money tree. Nope, it all starts right up here, in your mindset. The absolute first step is to take this giant, scary goal and just chop it up. Break it down into these tiny, manageable pieces.
Okay, so here's our starting point. The big, scary number, $10,000 a year. Just looking at it like that can make you want to throw in the towel before you even start, right?
But watch what happens when we just break that down by month. Now we're at $833. Okay, that's a little better, right? It's like a car payment or part of your rent. It feels more real, but we can do way better.
And this, right here, this is the core psychological trick. Your goal is not $10,000. Forget that number. Your goal is saving $27.40 per day. That's it. I mean, that's a couple of fancy coffees, a lunch out, maybe an impulse buy on Amazon. Doesn't that feel like a million times more possible?
Okay, so listen up, because this is maybe the most important part. You have the most momentum right now, when you're feeling all excited about this new plan. Waiting until tomorrow or Monday or next week, that is the single biggest mistake you can make. That excitement fades, and then procrastination creeps in. The time to start is literally the second we're done here.
All right, so to find that $27 a day, you first got to figure out where your money's actually going, and no, this isn't about some awful, restrictive chore. Think of it more like you're a detective on a mission, trying to find all the little leaks in your financial ship.
And here's the cool part. Just a simple budget can totally change your whole perspective. It's seriously like looking into the matrix of your money. All of a sudden, you see everything clearly. If you just use a free app for 1 month, just 1 month, it'll show you all those hidden leaks. You know, the forgotten subscriptions, the daily coffee runs, the impulse buys, all the stuff you never even realized was adding up.
And here's why finding those leaks is so incredibly powerful. Think about it. When you go out and earn an extra dollar, after taxes and all the costs of just getting to work, you might only actually take home, 75 cents? But when you save a dollar, just by not spending it, you keep the whole thing, the full dollar, instantly. That literally makes every single dollar you cut from your budget more valuable than a dollar you earn. It's a total game changer.
You know, one of the biggest enemies of saving money is this thing called lifestyle inflation. And you've probably seen it. It's that classic trap where you get a raise and suddenly your spending just expands to meet it. You get a nicer car, a bigger apartment, you start eating out at fancier places. Your income goes up, sure, but your savings account, it stays completely flat.
And look, this isn't just some theory. The data is absolutely shocking. Get this, almost half of people earning over 100 grand a year are still living paycheck to paycheck. What does that prove? It proves that saving isn't always an income problem. It's a spending problem, and it's all fueled by that lifestyle inflation.
Okay, so let's get super tactical. Where exactly are you going to find that $27 a day? Well, we've broken it down into 6 key places where just a few small changes can make a massive impact.
So, here's your roadmap. Let's walk through this together. For housing, that $10 a day, it might be simpler than you think. Just try calling your insurance companies once a year. Seriously, just ask for a better rate. You would be amazed how often that works. Transportation, $5. This is all about resisting that shiny new car payment and just sticking with a reliable used car. Easy. Debt, $4 a day. That's just pure interest you're lighting on fire paying to credit card companies. Focus on hammering down that highest rate card first. Taxes, $3. A pro can often find you deductions you never even knew existed. Food, $3. We call this the lazy tax. You know, ordering takeout instead of just making one extra serving when you cook dinner, and finally, apparel. An easy $2 a day. Because let's be real, we all have closets stuffed with clothes we never wear. And boom, just like that, you found your $27.
But what if you really, truly don't want to cut back on your lifestyle? Hey, I get it, no judgment. Thankfully, there's another way to do this. We'll call it the fast track option.
Yeah, let's not overcomplicate things. The absolute fastest way to hit that $10,000 goal without changing your spending one bit is to make more money. A part-time job, a side hustle. That's the most direct route there is. And the math on this is actually pretty simple. Let's say you found a side gig that pays just $15 an hour after taxes. You'd only need to work less than 2 hours a day, on average, to bank an extra $10,000 in a year. I mean, that could just be a few evenings a week, or a weekend shift. Totally, completely doable.
Okay, so you've found the money. You're saving it. Awesome. But don't just let it sit in a checking account collecting dust. The final, crucial step is to put that money to work for you.
So right now, high-yield savings accounts are paying around 5% interest. Do you know what that means? It means once you hit your $10,000 target, your savings will make you an extra $500 a year for free, just for putting it in the right kind of account. Now that's putting your money to work.
So there you have it. The mindset, the tactics, the whole optimization plan. The entire formula is right there in front of you. The only thing left is to actually do it. So I'm going to leave you with this one question. What is the very first small change you're going to make today to go find your $27?